through. Uploading this real bit.
Hey guys, Kelly Walker Slaughter here, your host of Warren First 931, alongside with our amazing co-host.
Oh, go ahead. And I'm Brian Carr.
And I'm Derek Coates.
Yeah.
Our special co-host of the week, Mr. Derek, or Sir Derek Coates, as we call him here on Warren First, and he has been our food enthusiast and expert. This week on all things leading to the big game. If you are looking for wings, ribs, barbecue, chicken tenders, you have tuned in and came to the right place with us today, as we are at Praters BBQ out here in the Morrison area. And again, if you are watching us in the Morrison area, don't also forget, if you're from Manchester, they have a Manchester location as well. So please check that and just whatever you need, because all this food that you are seeing on our plate today, is everything you can, then some. And I will tell you, if you need a to-go order for your big game weekend, you need to get those orders in today and by tomorrow at least.
Yes, because they're not open on Sunday. So we want to make sure
on Saturday.
You got to get, but listen, guys, I've been doing this. My family's been ordering, especially the ribs here for years, because we have Sunday functions.
We do.
We just heat them up in the oven about an hour before we're getting ready to go. And you talk about good. And guys, I don't know if you can see these ribs right here. We just cut them. Oh my goodness, because we're all going to get a little rib there.
That's my favorite. The ribs are my favorite.
That smoky, sweet. And here, our good friend Derek from across the pond has never eaten here at Praters before.
Never eaten it.
So you've never had the ribs.
Never had the ribs.
Never had the ribs. So he is in for a treat. On top of, we got barbecue sandwich. We've got these wings. And the way Praters does their wings is unlike anybody else here in Warren County.
Yes.
They marinate their wings.
They smoke them.
And then they smoke them. And guys, they have these things are sweating. They're so beautiful.
And the meat on these bones.
He said that they do not need sauce. So we've only got 2 sauces today. But he said the way that they do their wings, they do not need sauce.
No.
And I picked one up and put it on my plate because he was really calling my name. And then I licked my fingers. Let me tell you something. Y'all, I cannot wait to chow into this.
Oh
my God.
Okay. Well, you know what? Why not? Let's just go into it. Derek, grab yourself a wing. Everybody get a wing.
Let's
just find whichever your concoction is.
I'm going to get my blue cheese because y'all know I love my blue cheese.
It'll go live. You go back on your Facebook page.
Oh my
We're
God.
live right now, Gary.
Oh, you're live?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need to have a button.
Oh.
I've had his wings before. So.
Guys,
You can taste that smoke. That's fantastic.
he's right.
Yeah, the
I'm sorry
best
to
one
talk my
so
mouth
far.
full.
It's got a
Really?
bit. It's got a bit of heat to it, but it's not bad.
No.
He does not need any sauce on
Yeah,
this
we don't.
thing.
We don't need this. We're just gonna put that back over there. You can sit over there.
Guys, you got to
Okay.
remember,
Mm.
this is a barbecue restaurant. It's a barbecue restaurant. And guys, they're going to be celebrating their 30th anniversary on May 5th this
That's
year.
right. Congratulations. That's a big feat. I mean, I'm assuming it's just at this one location.
Now,
Oh my
I
God,
think they
that's
just
so
celebrated
tender.
11 years in the Manchester.
and they, guys, I don't know, do they still do Bonnaroo? Haven't been there, but that's like
I think they do. It's
So-
a staple. That's
and
what
that's
they always
that's one of the things people love to go to Bonnaroo and get their Praters barbecue, get their taste of the South.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
thank you, Mr.
That's
Gary
the best
Prater
way.
and family for
Oh my
allowing us
God.
to come in today
Yes.
and get the taste of your.
I'm going to be Vanna for a second. Here is those wings, guys. You cannot look at that. Look at that. Look
Oh,
how
man.
meaty they are. I mean, you cannot beat these
No.
at all. No, that's why I said, what do you need?
Napkins.
Okay.
It's going to be
I am
dirty.
not being ladylike at all. I'm
Here's
right
some
inside about it.
napkins.
No.
It's going to be dirty to
Yeah,
do.
dirty.
And guys, we've talked
Dirty Derek
Talking
is
about
sidekick
ribs.
Melody.
now this is pork barbecue. This is not beef barbecue. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
I need my
These are pork wings.
oh, what?
Are they?
No, they're chicken wings. They're chicken wings.
I don't eat
No, no,
pork.
What did
the
you
ribs
ask
are
him?
pork. The
The ribs are pork.
Oh, I thought Melody asked them
They're
if
not.
they're pork.
I asked if the ribs were pork because I
Oh.
don't eat. I only eat breakfast pig. I like ham and I like bacon.
I
And
will
that's about
tell
it.
you because
But-
you're gonna have to try a little bit of bite of this, and I know you're gonna go against the grain on that, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be transformed. And
No.
if not, it's okay.
Not to you.
I mean, it's not a religious decision. I just don't like the flavor.
We
So
have
I mean,
to
I'll give it a
talk.
go.
Well, you never
For-
had their wings either. and now look.
What's this? If you know, you know. Praters
Oh my god, those
has
chicken fingers are like the
the
bomb.
best. I mean, people will fight you over claiming that
Same.
theirs
Look.
are the best.
Yeah.
But Praters has probably the best.
And they're really
chicken
good cold
tenders.
for breakfast too.
Oh my goodness! These things
Mhm.
look how thick. You guys want one of these?
Here you go, guys. Take one, and as we're passing this around, and now normally we give the McMinnville weather out, but since we're in Morrison today,
Ah,
we are going to be
All right.
talking about
That's like a
the
lot of chicken.
Morrison
Okay.
location. It is
I know, I love their chicken
65
fingers.
degrees
It's a
outside.
whole
It
experience.
does feel like it is
Come back to that honey
58
mustard.
degrees, but today's high is supposed to be 68, and tonight is going to be the low of 50.
Good honey
54.
mustard, too.
Now, today there is an
Another thing I'm
80%
snobby
chance of
about.
rain throughout the whole entire day, and I want to say thanks again to Reddick Crown Ford for being our community weather
Get in
sponsors
that one.
here on the show. And I want to just say, not just to Gary and them here at Praters BBQ, but to everybody
What?
that allowed us to come in their
Mhm.
restaurants. Thanks again to Mud Bums, and thanks again to Smooth Rapids. We had such a great time over there yesterday as well. I'm telling you, I'm going to piggyback on kind of what Todd Barker was talking about. The community here in Warren County is one of a kind. And I say this all the time, that they are always supportive of everything that we do.
Listen to the crunch on that. I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all heard that. The mic picked that up. But my gosh, the crunch on that skin. That is so loud. That's
Gary, do you
good.
wanna get-
That's good. That whole thing, that's good all the way
They are
around.
delicious.
That's good breading. It's good thick.
Okay.
Can you
Yeah.
see that? That's good thick white meat chicken. I don't
Yeah.
do dark meat chicken. That is fire.
well, I know.
That is
I've always
fire.
thought of this as a barbecue restaurant first, and I love barbecue.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm from Memphis. I was on a
Oh,
Memphis and May barbecue cooking team when my parents were. I was a kid, but I saw how the city just turned out for it. And I'll tell you what we've got going on this summer. And Mr. Gary Prater knows more about this, and you'll have further details closer we get to June. But there is going to be a steak and chicken cook-off
Oh.
here
in June.
in June. So that's really exciting. So that's one of the events we'll have to cover.
Yes.
But yeah, we got to sit down with Mr. Gary and
We do.
pick his brain, because
Mhm.
there's a method to his madness.
Oh,
There's a reason why he's
good
been in business.
method.
There's a reason why he's been in business for 30 years now.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Retha.
And shout out to my mother-in-law, Sarah Harper. She says they have great steaks too. They are delicious. The ribeyes out here.
Ooh,
Hey, how's she doing? Are her legs, is she out of the cast yet?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
She's walking on a cane, which she forgets now because she don't need it.
Oh,
Yeah.
good job, Sarah.
So everybody's doing good, happy, healthy. But we are going to take a quick break here with Warren first, and we're going to try to get Gary before they get too busy to talk more about what's coming on at
That's already busy in here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. That's what I'm saying. We're going to take a real quick break, and we'll be right
gosh.
back.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm the host of the show, Kelly Walker Sauter, alongside
Brian Carr.
Melody Krim.
And Derek Coates.
It's always a good thing when you catch Melody or anybody, one of my friends, when we're not talking. It's because we're eating so good, delicious
That is
food.
the only time I shut up is when there's food in my mouth.
Exactly. And with that said, again, thanks to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors. Currently in, I want to say downtown, but we're not downtown today. Currently in the Morrison area, it is 65 degrees. Now, remember, guys, we talked about this. Thunderstorms are expected today around 1 o'clock. Wind gusts are up to 27 miles per hour, making temperatures feel like it's 58 degrees. So I will say this. If severe weather does hit tonight or this afternoon, make sure you're on either the text club or you're following us on any of our apps, whether that's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, aka X. I'm sorry, I'm old school. We're just going to keep calling it. Sorry, Elon Musk. I apologize. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and Audible. So 9 different platforms to listen to us to as well. So again, if severe weather hits, you can always trust us. And don't forget also to join our text club, because I do send out text messages that way in case you can't get online, but you can still get a text message. Just text the keyword at Warren 931 to 81010, and then that will get you a part of the text club. And that, if you have the Remind app, that's what it is. Because I wanted to make sure it was something safe and everybody didn't see everybody's cell phone number. And so I had to change it up. So again, join the text club today so you can be ahead of this storm that is coming in. I mean, we're looking out and it don't look happy.
No.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing that we are keeping an eye on is we are aware that there are multiple counties throughout Tennessee that are closing because the sickness has gotten so out of
Yeah, I
control.
wanted to talk about that.
Warren
So,
County is not on the list right now, but I know there are a lot of kids that are sick. Shout out. I know on Friday night, one of our cheerleaders had pneumonia and was still there cheering and pushing through. When I was at the Pioneer practice on Sunday. The send-off. No. The practice. But I read that. Yeah, I was there taking pictures.
Yeah.
There were several kids there, and you could just tell they were not feeling it, but they were still there at practice and still pushing through. And I just think that's incredible. So, but I know that there are a lot of people sick. So especially our teachers. So we're keeping an eye on that. And if we're not even hearing a whisper that Warren County is shutting down, but if things change and that happens,
We'll let
that
you
will
know.
also go out through the text club.
Mhm. I have heard. Now we do know that Grundy County, speaking of the schools, Grundy County School and Manchester
Manchester.
City School is closed today.
Not Coffee County.
Not
It's Manchester
County,
City.
Manchester.
So
yes.
as of right now, I think that the border battle is still going on tomorrow night as planned
Yep.
because that is Manchester City, not Coffee County.
It's correct. And I have heard reports. I won't say what schools here in our community that are having a lot of sickness.
A lot.
So if you being a nurse, Brian, real quickly, what are the top 3 things to help keep the germs at bay? I don't know how to say it, like not to get sick.
We
Stop
all
touching each other.
we all experienced this in 2020, quarantining yourself. If you are sick, you need to quarantine. If you know that your child's sick, I know a lot of people look at our school system as babysitting.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a
No.
collective, and you're going to get teachers sick. If your child, if you believe they're sick, keep them home. That's
Yeah.
less exposure.
Well-
Another thing is make sure that the hands are washed. And thank you, Warren County Schools. 2 days ago on their Facebook, they posted a thing that's follow the 5 steps on how to wash your
I
hands.
was going to say, I saw
So,
that. Yes.
so they're being proactive
Yeah.
on that. Another thing is that at any illness, if you start to feel like you're getting ill,
Mhm.
go ahead. And it's okay. And I'll tell you, one of the great things that Warren County has is this clinic that they have for the personnel, the staff
The teachers
that
and
work
stuff,
there. And so they're trying to limit the response as far as like how big it gets in the community. But these are things to always watch out for. Make sure you wash your hands. If you think you're sick, stay away from
Yeah.
everybody. Go find out if you are sick, especially with flu type A going around. I'll
Yeah.
tell you, the hospital, we're packed out right now.
Mhm.
There's a lot of folks in the hospital right now. A lot of it is the illnesses are breathing related. So
Yeah.
that's your flu, that's pneumonia, that's different things.
Mhm.
And these flu bugs can turn into a pneumonia. So you want to make sure. And pneumonia, all it means is water in the lungs. That's all it means. But the thing is, if you're staying stagnant, if you're not getting up and moving around like you should, you'll have water that will pool up in your lungs and it'll make you sick. So, and that's where bacteria can grow in there.
Oh, make it
And that's how you get sick. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Take immune support. Just go ahead and start taking it now. I cannot take elderberry or green tea for that matter. So I cannot take that, but I'm taking vitamin C and zinc since the beginning of December. And I have got some crud, but I'm going to tell you right now, I know that could have been way worse if I had not been on that. And if my understanding is correct, vitamin C is water soluble. So yes. So whatever your body doesn't need, it will just get rid of. So don't think, oh, well, I've already taken too much vitamin C. Whatever your body doesn't need, it will naturally expel.
Yeah, Dr. Linus Pauling, who's no longer with us, he won 2 Nobel Prizes in science.
Yeah.
Because of what he did with one of them was he was studied chemistry, but the other one he studied microbiology, and vitamin C was one of his big things. So you can't overdose on vitamin C. There's just no way
your body will
possible.
just naturally get rid of it.
Yeah, so all
It'll
your
take
walks-
whatever
I
it
don't
needs.
use it, right?
Well, they
Well-
didn't use it. That's what that's the
Are
thing.
they-
Yeah, scurvy. But I will
Sorry,
say also,
Squirrel.
no, it's okay. That's an important lesson too. Let's not get scurvy. But no, I know that a lot of the parents, their other issue with having their kids go to school is because the attendance policy has gotten so strict. And if I keep my kid home sick, then I'm going to accrue too many days and then I'm going to get in trouble. I know it's a pain. Just take them to the doctor, get that note, whatever it takes, because they really don't need to be at school because all you're doing is just keeping it alive and going. My son is a carrier, and he and I were talking about this. I'm like, Matt, I need you to take vitamin C and zinc because he never gets sick. He just carries the germs and gives it to people. Strep throat, he did that to me multiple times with strep throat. I'm like, stop giving people that.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's no symptoms. He would get no symptoms.
I'm a carrier of strep.
Yeah. And I mean,
I
he
found that
just,
out when I was pregnant.
yeah. So just load him
It's
up.
crazy. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I will say,
But there are chewable vitamin C's because if your kids are like, I'm not swallowing that. It's not the greatest tasting thing, but I've tasted candy worse than that. So they can eat it.
Listen,
Just tell them,
if you
you
just
know.
drink orange juice, if you drink
Yeah,
things
that.
that have, or a lot of people like to put extra lemon in their tea, or
Yes.
and that goes a long way because that's from the source. That's
Yeah.
real lemon, that juice,
Yes.
and that's
So-
loaded with vitamin C.
I'll tell y'all my secret real quick. I buy lemons by the bag, slice them in half, and then put them in the freezer. And then I fill up my water jug, drop a frozen lemon in there.
Ice cube.
Right. Cools it off.
Ah.
Also, if you have recipes that require for grated lemon, it's a lot easier to grate when they're hard frozen.
That is true.
Oh wow!
I
So,
didn't
and
think
they don't go bad in the freezer. So I just keep my lemons in the freezer, grab one, cold water with a refresher, just half a lemon in there, and it'll go all day.
Well, while I'm doing some shout outs on everybody that's watching, and again, I appreciate all you guys chiming in and just being a part of this experience, because this has been an amazing segment. We have been calling it Derek Eats, which this is our Derek right here.
It's not just Derek.
Sir,
No.
yes.
Join in.
Yeah. And this is our road. I want to just remind everybody, this is the road to the big game. So if you're needing wings, ribs, chicken tenders, barbecue sandwiches, this is the place to go. It's Praters BBQ here in Morrison. But I want to say a shout out to Stephanie George. She wrote on here, looking good. My kids are watching at school.
Hey,
Shout out to Miss George's class.
and
Absolutely. Hi, kids.
thank you, young people, for watching us eat.
I hope this
Make
is
sure
y'all's
to wash your hands.
Yes. before
Yes,
you
wash your hands.
And don't drink after each other right now. Please do not.
Yeah.
Please do not.
Or ever.
Well, I mean, I'm
Mono, but you know,
really, it is.
I know.
What? Well, I was gonna.
No,
Oh no, there's something I was
With
going to
that
say.
said, let's try this. Okay, everybody, get a rib.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. For you blue
your
cheese
pulled pork
lovers,
sandwich.
their blue cheese is incredible.
Mhm.
Yes, I give it that an A.
Don't they make their? I gotta ask Gary. I've heard they.
I don't
make
know,
their
but blue cheese is
get
delicious.
one from the end here. Here.
Yeah.
I know. There's
I'll
not
get
many
the
of
next
us.
one. Melody,
There
since you're not into it,
Get that big
you want
piece
me
on
to
the
just
end
give you
there.
what I got.
I'll just take
Here,
it.
look,
For
a bit.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh, it's
what?
like candy, guys.
Yeah. All right, Mel. So this, and again, I'm sorry, eating on camera is nasty, but I love it. So
Especially eating
Bye,
wings.
bye, bye.
Okay. YOLO or carpe diem. Oh my God.
I told you,
Mm,
I wouldn't have gave you nothing.
mm.
You want to try like more
Oh,
flavor?
shut the front door. Hang
Look
on.
at it.
There she goes.
There we go. There we go.
Hang on.
Telling you, man.
She has told us on multiple
Eat the
occasions
other
now.
side, Melody, not the bone.
I'm trying. Where's the meat?
This is her first
Oh.
time eating a rib, guys.
Good.
And I'm a finger
Mm.
licker.
I know.
Yeah, I won't take this bone home to the dog, though. I'm sure.
That's what we do with our dogs. We give them the bones. Yeah, our dogs love them. Again,
Brian, you know my dog's your new favorite.
my favorite thing is the chicken tenders. Like if I had to like only pick two
Oh,
items,
that's
would
really
be
not
the
bad at
ribs
all.
and the chicken tenders.
Oh, man,
But if I could get
wings.
all of this, I
Oh.
would.
Oh,
We
This is
haven't
the
even-
first time on the ribs. Now, Derek, go.
It's the first time I've had ribs here. And those are delicious. If you fall off the bone,
Yeah.
that is really, really
Mm.
nice.
Mm.
Melody, first time eater of the ribs
Mm.
as well. Obviously,
I
did not know that you and Derek were in the same boat
I
today.
don't know. Eat pork, but that's delicious.
That is really, really good.
But this is really good. Hey, don't give your dogs chicken bones after they've been cooked. But if you have like a frozen chicken, like leg or something in the freezer, you can give it to them frozen. It's the cooking process that makes it so they can't eat it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So we keep frozen chicken in the
I didn't.
back when groceries were affordable.
My dogs eat the chicken bone.
No, you're not supposed to because they will splinter and they can puncture their.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
have a
if
pit
it's
bull
if
with big
it's-
teeth.
well, it's the insides. There's something to the insides,
Oh.
but frozen it does not. Just like with chocolate, candy chocolate they can have, baking chocolate they cannot in small
I
doses.
love how we talk about so many different things on this show.
Don't go off
I didn't know that either.
Please don't go off and give your dog an entire Snicker bar. But I mean, we give them M&Ms on occasion, but they can't eat
Yeah.
like chocolate cake and brownies and stuff like that. But they can have candy chocolate. It's two different chocolates.
I got you. I got you. Yeah,
It was good
Sophie's
stuff, eh?
ate like a whole family pack of Chips Ahoy cookies, and we
How'd you
thought
get
she was
two
going to
loaves?
die. What?
It was on the end.
Oh,
We did
Yeah, that's what happens when you get the first
All right.
pick. No, you got the
well,
whole
if you're
thing
okay
on.
with that, I'll take that home and give it to Duchess and show her
That's-
some of her
that's
favorite.
I will.
My dog fell in love with him. He came over. He's trying to work, and that dog is all curled up in his lap.
Yeah, that's correct.
He's like, I like this human. He smells like cookies.
I want to tell everybody a couple announcements that is going to be happening. We are going to be hitting it pretty hard this weekend. As tomorrow, we will be doing another show at 11 o'clock live at Collins River Barbecue with Joe and them. And we're going to be eating once again because this is all about Derek. And I'm just trying to give you some culture here.
Okay.
I'm giving you my circle of friends and their food. And I'm so glad you got to
And I'm
come to this
enjoying
one. For sure.
Kelly, you missed a stop.
What?
At 10 a.m., I will be at the Candy Fork ribbon cutting.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
It is the grand
Back it up,
reopening of their building. So I will
Yes.
be there before I am at Collins River at 11 o'clock. So I might be coming in on 2 wheels with my hair on fire,
It's all right.
but I will be there. But
And
no,
then-
I'm very excited
I
about
forgot about
that.
that, yes.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live and take pictures, but I will do whatever I can.
Yeah.
Just stay tuned to the page. Something's coming.
Yeah. And then at 11 o'clock, we'll be going live at Collins River Barbecue, eating up once again, just us three until Melody, like she says, comes in. And then Friday night, tomorrow night, if you have not, because, this is why I wanted to come here this Thursday, is it all started here. Coffee County made a thing that says there's not a whole lot of good that comes out of Warren County except for Highway 55 and Praters BBQ. Okay.
Sure.
And so when Phyllis heard that, because she is a huge, and if you can go back and correct me on my story, when she heard that, she's a huge Warren County supporter and all of the athletics in all the counties. But when she heard that, she and the other business owners has really turned this negative comment into a positive and has created this border battle game against Coffee County. Last year, it was held here in Warren County. And then this year, the border battle is going to be held in Coffee County. So if you're seeing signs that say paint the patch blue, that's because their gym's called the Patch, right?
Yeah.
That's what we were told. So if you have not got a blue t-shirt, like from your border battle, I got to go pick up mine again today. I missed the bag pickup yesterday. But we are going to be going there. We're going to do a couple of live updates. We're not going to go completely live on the whole entire thing because we want to give our love to Jay Walker. He does a great job for being the voice of the Pioneers. And then on Saturday, with me and Brian, and if Derek, you want to come back, I mean, just to hang out, whatever. Yeah, I feel like you're my road dog now. Come on.
He's our groupie.
He is. We are going to be hosting the media hosting group of the wrestling regionals.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know what I'm doing, but if you're a wrestler, you know what
I was
this
you're
means.
doing.
Because
You're throwing me off.
with wrestling, when they lock up, they generally do their hand positions, things like that. But if you've never experienced real wrestling, or if you have a child that may be interested, boy or girl, please come out Saturday over at the Doll.
Yeah.
That's where we're
And
gonna have.
it's from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., I believe.
Yeah, it's the regional wrestling tournament. So the wrestlers, the top wrestlers, they're all seated. They're going to be wrestling a tournament, and it's I think it's 13, 14 different weight classes that they have.
There's a ton. That's why it's going to be so long. So buckle up and join the adventure ride with us. And if you can't be there, let your kids watch the feed, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, any of this, because I say that because this might perk an interest of them that they never had. There's programs now with the wrestling community that have started with, Coach Matheny over at the middle school, where he is training fourth, and I can't remember if it's fourth and fifth or just fifth and up, to get them ready for the middle school, to get them ready for the high school. These programs that have been instilled for, a couple of years now in the weightlifting classes and all, the weightlifting class that they're having now in 8th grade. We've said this many times, and I know I sound like a broken record, but when I have an opportunity to say it, I'm going to say it. Guys, if you want our kids to be big Joe, big Joes and not little Jimmys, you have to start them early.
Yeah.
Whether that's baseball, basketball, softball, golf, tennis, any sport. But at the same time, if you get them in later, that's okay too. But don't ever think, I wish we all could be like, hey, I want to be the best. Snap and we're done. But that's not how it works. You have to put in the grit and you got to put in the time. And that's what this wrestling program in the middle school, in the high school has done. And that's why we have people, and you're going to have to tell me that we got one wrestler that's fifth in the state.
3 that are ranked in the top
Yes.
5 in different
Yes.
weight classes. So, yeah, we're really looking forward to them competing. We have a feeling, I mean, this is premonition that we're going to have some wrestlers wrestling the state, and we're going to be wrestling for medals in the state.
I agree.
And that's against all the wrestlers in those weight classes across the state. So shout out to our men's wrestling team, Coach Harris. And, you know, it started off a little shaky, but man, you guys,
You're getting it.
oh,
They're getting
persistence. What
Yes.
they showed, a lot of character in this season. So thank you guys. And I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out to Coach Turner, because he's one of the biggest reasons why that program is to where it is today.
Yes.
So thank you, Coach Matt Turner,
Yes.
Coach Harris, and the rest of the coaches. There's so many good people that are involved. Mr. Cathcart, all
There's
of
so
them
many.
that are involved. So yes.
And while we're on the sports train, if you want to see any of the interviews that we actually had with the wrestling team and the wrestlers, you can actually check out all their spotlights. Madeline Stubblefield, she is the host of our Pioneer Playbook. She is a graduate, I always say, from Austin Peay because it's still fresh. She graduated there with a sports broadcasting degree and has kickstarted this Pioneer Playbook, and it has gone phenomenal. And this is not just Warren County high school and middle school sports she wants to dive into, guys. She wants to go into the elementaries. She wants to go into the special needs and the Special Olympics, as I should say. She wants to go to the swim team. All these things that need to be showcased here in Warren County, and she's going to do that. And so the next Pioneer Playbook is going to be airing live on February the 22nd. We're going to have I wish she could be here, but she's healing. She said, my wisdom teeth self is jealous. She just got her wisdom teeth pulled this past Tuesday, and she loves Praters. So I she's not going to be. I'm
sorry, May.
Yes.
I don't think putting it in a blender is going to help.
No, it's not.
No.
But again, any of these videos that we're talking about, like whether it's our videos we post or if it's on the Pioneer Playbook, you guys, that's the good thing about this podcast. You can watch it anytime, anywhere, whatever, over and over, as many times as you want.
In yesterday's podcast that came out, if you're not finding it on Facebook, we're working on it.
There's a link on there to the to the YouTube.
Yes,
The same thing happened on Monday, and I think it finally popped through Tuesday night or so. Which reminds
we don't have control of these issues, but you can always find it on, and that's why we're so blessed to be on so many different platforms. If you can't find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram. If you can't find us on Instagram, find us on YouTube. If you can't find us on YouTube, go to X or Twitter or
Spotify, Apple, Amazon.
If you can't watch, listen to us, and that's fun. I've heard more people listening to the podcast when they're at work and everything.
That's correct.
And we are the new radio, WF931.
Yes.
So turn your phones, turn your devices on to WF931.
I was going to say your dial, but we can't say the dial yet. There's
Yeah,
always
'cause our coffee listens to us while she's working.
She does. We get distracted sometimes. Shout out, Tina. And again, I want to also say, while we're talking about our great sponsors before we cut to break, I want to say thank you. We are getting more and more each day, each week of people calling. Be patient with us. There's only 2 of us, going out right now. But but we're going to make sure me and Brian are going to try to conquer and divide and go out and see you guys, because I know you want to be on this show, because like we said yesterday, I said again, this community has always been so supportive of the positive movements in this town. And this is why, and I want to say thanks to Art Coffee, Tina and them, Supreme Building Supply, one of our newest sponsors as of yesterday, to the Moore family. They have always been like a family to me. And one thing they were talking to us, if you are not even from here, when you walk in there, they will treat you like family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the connections they want to make. And
and they are one of the anchor families, I guess is a good way to put it, of Warren County. I mean, they've raised their babies here.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Ryan Moore went to the W.M. Biles Elementary School, which is now our admin building.
Yeah.
It's amazing how many schools used to be here in Warren County that aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
Pioneer Church, which is now the Pentecostals of McMinnville Church, that also used to be a school.
Yeah.
And people just don't realize how many schools we used to have that are just now being used for other things.
Yeah.
So,
it's crazy.
And when you think about building, I mean, let's face it, anytime you build a settlement, anytime you build a town, you got to have people that have the supplies for it. So, and these guys have been here since 19 1963.
Yep.
So
And it's family run. It's David.
Yes.
David and Jane and Reese. Of course, Ryan is running the.
Ryan Taylor.
He's-
We're behaving.
He's cleaning up the community. Thank you,
He
sir.
He can clean up the community and build the community. So
Yeah.
but I know that he's very close knit
Yeah.
family and then his
And we
wife, of
love
course,
them.
is the nurse at the high school. And,
Yes.
I mean, it's just they're very, very community involved, and
that's why I love
And that's what we were talking about. If you go through McMinnville in the Warren County area, you can just look at the houses. And Derek Coates can tell you because he's a contractor. He does a lot of work with them. There's Supreme Building Supplies in nearly everybody's home here in Warren County.
Yeah,
So
100%.
thank you, Moore family. Thank you, Supreme Building, for signing on with us. We're going to try to work as hard as you guys do. So
100%. And then I also want to say a shout out to Scotty Hill and them.
yes,
As he is with McMinnville Lawn and Garden.
Yes.
And they're another one of our newest sponsors. We're going to get on here for you guys as well. We just have so many new sponsors, and I want to make sure we shine the light as accordingly.
and there's room for more. So if you're
Always.
like, hey, wait a minute, I want in on this, give us a call. We'll
Yeah.
let you in on it.
And speaking of Scotty Killen, McMinnville Lawn and Garden, guys, with this warm weather coming up, it's about grass cutting season. So
Spring will be
if
here
you
before
need
you
to
know it.
have your vehicle or your lawnmower serviced, if you got one of those awesome Skag or Tiger Cadets,
Yes.
or one of the different, I mean, he sells so many different types.
He does.
And with this spring weather coming in, with these storm stuff, if you don't have a good chainsaw, they got Husqvarna and all
They
kinds
do.
of different
They have
chainsaws
everything
up
you
there.
need.
So yeah,
Yeah.
make sure to go check them out at right here off Highway 55. And we've got a few other ones on Highway 55 that are dancing around with us.
We're
and,
going to get them. We're going to get
look,
Hang on, you forgot a major thing happening this weekend. Well, not major, but something else happening this
What?
weekend. Well, first of all, I will be at the 90s prom at the Episcopal Church Saturday night. I will try to go live, but get your tickets. It's going to be a blast, and the money all goes to help the kids, which
They
is a
do.
great cause.
Yep.
But we just got word that Sunday the Pioneerettes are going to
That's right.
have a send off at
Thank
2 o'clock at the high school. So come out, cheer them on. They're on their way to nationals. They are incredible. I was very blessed to be invited to attend their rehearsal and get some shots,
She was.
which were also incredible. Those will be
They
up
were
on Melody
amazing.
Crim Photography later today, tomorrow at the latest, because I was on the couch. She's over here trying to work, and I kept going, oh my gosh. She's
I'm like,
like,
Melody,
what?
we got to go.
I've got to give it, when you talk about Pioneerettes, Jaden
Jaden Scott.
Oh, my goodness.
They're all incredible.
Yeah, but
Sarah,
he's my favorite guy on the team.
Thank you. Listen,
He's incredible. I
there
love
are
that
no
guy.
man.
Yeah.
I have told him time and time again. I said there are no bones in your body, and I will die on that hill. The way that boy moves is not natural, and it is a work of art.
Well,
It is incredible. But
The homecoming king.
Yeah.
He was the homecoming king this
Yeah.
year.
Yes.
For, football.
Yes.
Man, a send off. We got to send these guys off.
Yeah.
yes,
State
We'll
Did
be on
champions.
Sunday.
I did get the Pioneer senior night photos posted, and they were emotional and beautiful, and took my own horn there. But they were really great. I was able to catch how emotional that is, because I mean, these are five of our kids that aren't going to be able to be Pioneerettes next year, but they've built that bond and they've built that connection, and I mean, and that's great. But yeah, they're all great, and I'm looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah.
So
Well, we are going to take a quick break because there's so much more to do, and we got to conquer and divide. And this girl needs a glass of
who
water.
ate the sandwiches? We weren't even there yet.
I'll have one.
When we come back, we're going to have their famous barbecue sandwiches. But stay tuned for more more hits about Warren County and everything, and then some.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen Treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger for lunch or dinner. Get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
You eat it with mayonnaise. You eat it with mayonnaise.
Hi, guys. That's how you shut somebody up, by going live. Again, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, alongside my amazing co-host,
Brian Carr.
Melody Crim, who does not eat mayonnaise on her sandwich. Pork sandwich.
and then, of course, our Sir Derek Coates, because he really was the inspiration to all this.
Yes.
Hey, Derek, can you tell us about that shirt that you're wearing?
Oh, the shirt. Newcastle United, that's my football team in England. They won
Also
last
known
night,
as
so they're
Did
in
they?
the League Cup final.
Okay.
So that's what I'm wearing today for.
I love it.
He's
And this is
celebrating-
what he calls real football.
And
Yes.
how late was the game last night? When were you watching?
Well, it's 8 o'clock that time, so it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, 2:00 in the afternoon. So you made it in time after the
Yeah.
show yesterday.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Isn't that really cool that we can do that now? I mean, like back when I was younger, there's no way you could watch a game over in England.
No.
I mean, there's so many sports options now.
Yeah, everything was it was tape delayed.
And
Yeah.
I know you don't like it's not real football, but our football now goes to other countries now
Well,
and play.
yeah, my daughter, who's been here, she's seen the Titans play in here, and she's also seen the Titans play in London.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so she's
That's
seen
really
them play,
neat.
and she's seen the Titans play both of them.
I think that's just so neat. Like we're trying to be very multicultural.
Well, think about this. Our Warren First podcast is being picked up over in Jolly O, England.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
So yeah.
My daughter
How
watches
cool
it
is that?
sometimes.
Did she now again, have you fixed the men since the Taylor Swift comment?
When I told her that she was
look
going to
that
be
down.
online for this one of me, she says good.
Oh, well, so it's all good now.
It's all good now.
In honor of her, that's why I wore my Swiftie shirt.
Oh,
So, but I think it's Kelsey's number on the back. I think is what I did. I can't remember.
oh.
So,
Those Kelsey boys, I swear.
but just to talk a little bit about the big game coming on this weekend. We have talked a little bit about it, a little bit not. As far as we talked about winning and losing, but who do you guys? I mean, be honest. Like, there's no wrong answer here. Who do you want to win? I know you call it foosball at this point.
Sports ball.
Sports ball.
Oh, we'll have to call him back.
So, yes, because I like the underdog. I like the revenge factor of things.
Yeah.
And let's face it, Kansas City has had a lot of. They're going for their third.
Yeah.
It'd be fourth in like 5 years.
Right.
So I would love to see the Eagles win. I'd love to see the Jalen Hurts, who was a guy who a lot of people said he couldn't be an NFL
That's
quarterback. He actually left the University of Alabama and went to go play at Oklahoma after he was benched in the championship game.
Really?
Yes, against Georgia, and then that's where Tua Tagovailoa came out and threw that miracle pass
I'm glad you
to
can say
Dante
his name.
Smith in the end zone.
Say that again.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh,
No, let's.
No.
Would you like a Kleenex? Here, let's
no, but so with this game, there's a lot of things going on, and look, it was a great season, but Kansas City has won a bunch of squeakers, but they've always found a way to win, and that's what makes Patrick Mahomes so incredible. Such
Is
a
that the
great
really
athlete.
nice looking one?
His wife is Brittany.
I don't know. Hang on, I gotta look it up because
Yeah.
there's been a couple. The coach for the
There
Carolina
needs to
Panthers.
be,
Andy Reid is the Chiefs coach.
who used to be the coach at the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's correct.
And
So,
they-
I mean, there's so much facts and history on both these teams.
And they played a very tight game 2 seasons ago in the championship, in the Super Bowl game.
Yeah, the big game.
No, that's
I'm
not.
trying not to say
No, we
anything.
don't
That
get in trouble.
might, yeah, we're not FCC regulated. We can say whatever. Come on, NFL, come get me. No, but seriously,
Brian
it's gonna
Carr,
be
his number is 931.
but seriously, this is going to be a fun game. And on top of just the game itself,
Yeah.
the stuff between the lines on the gridiron, we've got some great commercials that are coming up.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the Uber Eats commercial. And I've been talking to everybody.
Oh,
about
my
this.
God. Yeah.
So the commercials and the halftime show, Kendrick Lamar, to my understanding, supposed to be in it. But as Melanie has alluded to on multiple occasions, John Baptiste. If you guys don't know who John Baptiste is, do yourself a favor and go look him up. The class, Miss Stephanie's class. Hey, play some John Baptiste jazz.
Oh,
He's incredible.
Phenomenal. I didn't know about it till y'all told me about it Tuesday, and I'm like, okay.
We might have to do one of those reacts videos to one of his things.
Why not?
And guys, let us know. And we had a bunch of stories that came through, and just piggybacking on what we talked about earlier. Folks, thank you so much for telling us about people that we need to interview in this community.
Yes.
Thank you for all the information that you feed us that we can go through, sift through, and get to the right answers on things. And we're so excited tomorrow to be at Collins River to be shooting that show there. Derek Eats. This will be our conclusion. And
for the big game,
For the-
because there's all these other big games coming up that we can always bring Derek back.
Oh.
And, you know, maybe try different places of fish if you're a fish man. I don't know. I was thinking of that the other day.
well, so what do you call fish in England? I mean,
Fish and chips.
fish and chips. There you go. So and chip.
Sam Hartman of the Washington Commodores.
What?
Oh, let me tell you.
Oh, she's talking about getting her hot beside swing.
Between him and the
I'm like,
and the
where's
coach
this
for
going?
the Carolina Panthers. Well, he's saying I couldn't remember which one he was. Oh, he runs and that hair just goes back. He looks like an 80s
Like
supermodel.
this.
I'm serious. Sam Hartman, look him up.
There
He's
you
with the
go.
Commodores.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not quite as majestic.
It's not the same with this man.
So right now I want the Commodores to win. So there you go.
Now, before we forget, because me and Derek kind of already jumped the gun on this. Y'all need to grab
no, you didn't.
grab a pulled pork sandwich.
Let
I
Derek
don't
have
think-
another one, and
Okay.
because I've had it, and I love the
I'm
barbecue.
going to dip it in this
But
little
we
barbecue
got
sauce.
the barbecue sauces here,
We got the sauces, and while they're eating that,
and I can
I'm
grab
going to
another
throw
one.
out some crazy. My husband, thank you to my husband, Chris Slaughter, for researching
lovely
this for
sauce.
me. He found the ridiculous bets during the big game. Okay. So one of the bets they do each year is, will any player or coach cry during the national anthem. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. They always do. That's how you know who the true patriots are.
Well, there you go.
Not patriot team. I'm just saying patriots in
You know
general.
who's a true American?
Yes.
As I say.
The ones who are grateful to be here, grateful for what all has been given to them,
Yeah.
grateful for this opportunity, who are
Sacrifice.
humble
Yeah.
and realize what God has been giving them.
I
So,
know. I'm going to say that they're going to have Travis Kelce crying.
I don't think so.
Watch it happen.
Well, he's been
so
here.
let me tell you my son's
At the
ridiculous.
anthem, for the anthem.
My son's ridiculous prediction last year when they were playing. Again, we are not sports people, but he and I had gone and traveled to North Carolina. We're sitting in a hotel room. He goes, you know, if they win, he's going to propose to Taylor right there on the field. There's going to be tears. I'm like, Matt, he's not going to propose to Taylor
Right.
with his Super Bowl ring.
You know,
But maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the
she's
year.
not, you know, she's a different breed.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
He's been in the league for a while. His numbers weren't very good this year compared to
Yeah.
years in the
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, but
And he might be on his way out. This might be the big finale. Who knows? He says he wants to play more,
Yeah.
but you never know. And so you're right, Kelly. He might get emotional on this one. But these guys have been in it so many times. And that's why this is another Sunday for them and,
Yeah.
and for the Chiefs anyhow.
Yeah.
I hope we get to see his brother
Yo, you know they're
up in
gonna
the
be up there,
stands
yeah.
because I mean the passion. He was cracking me up, ripping his shirt off, running up and down. He
Yeah.
grabbed a
Family
fan.
affair.
He grabbed a young fan and took him to town. You want to see Taylor? All right, picked him up and
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
that fan up there.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just such a wholesome group. And maybe this is all for television, and they're really not that kind of way at home. But it's
I
really
would
nice to be
yeah.
able to see.
I
It's
think
really
it's
nice to be
great.
able to see.
Another ridiculous bet that's going on. If the Chiefs win, will Andy Reid be doused in barbecue sauce after?
What?
That is,
And I don't
that
know if
is
it's
ridiculous.
Praters barbecue sauce, but
Well, now we might need to start that. You know,
Yeah.
one of the things
That seems like that would sting in your eye.
Guys,
Why would we douse them in barbecue sauce?
you didn't hear. Well, I'll tell you where this comes from.
Okay.
So, because Kansas City, it's Kansas City barbecue.
Oh, that's right.
That's
I think
a
they own
big
barbecue.
thing about them. But on top of that, Duke's mayonnaise, and we're going to piggyback on what
love
somebody
me.
said right before we came
Love
on the
me
air
some Dukes. That is the
about
only.
eating mayonnaise on
only
their
okay
sandwich.
mayonnaise.
But yes, hey, Duke's is really good mayonnaise. I like it.
mayo girl.
But look, that's one of the things they douse somebody in Duke's mayonnaise.
Oh, I would love that.
You know how bad that's gonna smell after a minute?
Actually,
What would it
mayonnaise
do
is a
for your
good hair
hair?
product.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. It'd be great.
Yeah,
It'd
it's
just
a
be
great-
like,
How do you think I keep this luxurious
Yeah.
thing?
Thank you, L'Oreal. Yeah. Another ridiculous one is how many players will have a passing attempt. So yeah, passing attempt. Number of beers sold is another one.
a lot.
Yeah.
How many beer? Okay, so now my husband tried to explain over under. I do not know this knowledge, but right now the over is 120,000, and it says negative 115. Under it's 120,000. A negative 150. So
Okay.
under is 150, over is 115.
Well,
He was trying to explain to me. The
okay.
math.
So when you look at
It's
over
about
and under,
sports ball.
they're looking at the total amount of points that are scored in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So if it's going to be, they have a number, and
But
people
this
can
is
pick
beers being
over and under.
sold.
As far as beers being sold, that's where that goes. Man, you think
That's
about
endless.
it. You get about 70, 80,000 people in there.
Yeah.
Two
You
or
know.
three beers each.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's
6 at the most.
Yeah.
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 At the most. Now this one I do want. I want Sir Derek to answer.
Oh
Derek,
no.
how many times will Taylor Swift be shown live throughout the game?
Oh,
Not
way too much.
Hope
we
it's
do
none,
any, but
right?
none at all.
Way too much. Way too
Yeah.
much. And that's me being a Swiftie, but I mean, that's gonna get old for her too.
So this person says counting Taylor's Swift cameos have become a thing, and we're all tired of it. But over 5.5 seems like a lot for one person, even someone as popular as Taylor. And they're predicting at least 4 times.
Well, I mean,
That's
it's gonna
about
be
right.
more than that. And I
Yeah.
guarantee she's over it also.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, she's gotta be. She's just there to get support from her boyfriend and be with his family. And
be in the moment.
yeah, and they put the focus on her. Let her just be her.
Because I will say, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan at all, like Derek is as well. But I want to tell you, she puts in the work. She puts in, you know, they Travis or the Kelsey brothers have a podcast themselves,
Yes.
and they talked about how when he first met her, they couldn't talk because she will go on no talking to rest her voice for the tour and stuff. And as a singer, that's a thing. You have to rest your voice, and it's just very hard. But going on to this, it's always the big thing, the Gatorade dump.
Yeah.
What color will the Gatorade be dumped on the head of the coach? Now, I've already told Chris because I'm feeling this vibe of orange for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the color is going to be?
I think it'll be orange.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm feeling that too. Yeah.
Well, listen,
Come on.
I think it's going to be either red or green, and just
Right.
representing the teams. And
That's
as much
true.
as I hate to say this, and I feel like Taylor Swift does have something to do with this in the whole scheme of things. She might be like the Fibonacci code or something.
Fibonacci.
She might have
Come
some.
up with a word.
That's a thing. It's an actual thing. Yeah.
That's it's about the way things are designed, and
Okay.
so it's also called the golden rule. But anyhow, she might have something to do with the whole way that the world works right now, and so I'm saying red Gatorade dumped on Andy Reid at the end of it.
Red.
Although I don't want it, I want the Eagles to win. But
You're even saying the coach that's getting dumped on.
oh yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Did everybody try it?
Yeah,
The barbecue
Barbecue
sandwich?
that's delicious, and I even tried it with a hot sauce.
Did you? And how hot was the sauce? Because this is his sauce.
That's
Well,
it.
the mild was very good.
It's not really hot.
I don't know. I didn't do the hot because
Yeah.
I'm hot enough.
It's hot enough. And
But I did. The mild was pretty good. I mean, I was, I told you I'm not a barbecue eater, but
but
except for chicken, I will eat barbecue chicken. But y'all need to work on it because when I want barbecue chicken, I want it to look like this. Do not cut a chicken in half and bring me half a chicken.
You want
That's
both.
weird.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want it
Yeah,
shredded.
yeah. Bring me like barbecue
But
out
is
of
that
the
called
fowl.
loose?
Well,
chicken?
well, one of the things with the barbecue process
Yeah.
is they cook the butts, and
Yeah.
that's or some people do whole hogs or half hogs. The thing is that meat has to be processed. So once it's smoked and
Yeah.
taken off, then they go through a chopping process. And you can tell that they do a very fine job at doing their chop.
Yeah.
And so that's why if you see a lot of these backyard guys or the brisket guys, we got a red light going with a lot of the things that we got going on with the barbecue guys, they wind up chopping the brisket up or the barbecue the butts up and keep chop. And that's what you got. That's why they call it a pull pork. Once they chop, they pull and sift through it and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what makes and packs a good sandwich. It's really good barbecue here. On top of guys, I'm sorry, man. The wings, those smoked wings, guys, get your orders in now.
Incredible.
Pick them up Saturday and just heat them up because the skins on these things, just the way they're cooked. I'm salivating
so
and I'm full right now, but they're
It's
so good. And I didn't even eat any sauce, and I'm a sauce boss. I love putting sauce on those.
me
Don't
too.
Gary off here said you will not need sauce for these, and he wasn't kidding.
Mm-mm. No, they're phenomenal.
So
No,
I've never had a wing that didn't need sauce, and those are incredible.
Yeah.
And there is some heat to it. It's not
because
a
it's
lot.
from the smoke. How he makes it.
What I think he said
well,
something
he
about soy
marinates.
sauce.
Oh,
he
he
marinates
marinates
the
it.
wings
Oh,
too.
Yeah, it's marinated, then it's smoked, and I mean the flavor is just fantastic. I will definitely come back here and get wings, and I'm a bit of a wing snob, I will tell you.
And talk about the ribs.
The ribs were delicious.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
two people that have never had them.
Yeah, they were really good. And one person who does not eat pork, that was really, really good.
Yeah, I always like to get those, and then if I don't run out, I pull the meat off and make a sandwich
Oh yeah.
and toast the bread with mayonnaise. So I'm just gonna throw that in.
Is it Duke's mayonnaise?
It is Duke's mayonnaise.
Okay, then that's acceptable.
Because when I met Duke, Rice, I was like, he told me about Duke's mayo, and then I've been hooked ever
Oh,
since.
it's the best. It's
But
absolutely.
we have,
It's Duke's mayonnaise and sweet tea are true Southern.
yeah.
I mean, that's just Southern.
I've tried to make my own, but it's never worked.
And I hate to burst y'all's bubble, but Miracle Whip isn't mayonnaise. It doesn't count.
It's salad dressing. It's sweet. It's for
But that's not mayonnaise.
We had a lot of food this week, and I don't want to talk about nasty.
Okay.
you don't like salad dressing.
Oh, my
Oh my goodness! Come on, coleslaw.
No.
It goes on
I'm
everything.
gonna throw up. So with that said, we have, like we said earlier, because we're fixing to wrap up here, we have a jam-packed show next tomorrow. And like Brian was saying earlier, we are so grateful. I told him that one thing I learned at the radio station is when the community calls you and says, hey, we need you to do this, or hey, we need you to get this guest on. that is what you guys do. This show, Warren First 931, is your show. It really is. And that's what keeps pushing us and driving us to do better. But tomorrow, because of those phone calls, because of those text messages on Facebook and Instagram, we have a special guest on the show, which I'm not going to say who it is, but we're going to do an on-the-phone interview with this person and talk about all the good things going on with them in their line of work. We also are going to be, like we said earlier, don't forget, tune in again tomorrow at 11 o'clock as we will be going live at Collins River Barbecue doing the same thing. More eating with Sir Derek. And there's just so much. So please, whatever, if you miss this or if, and I will say this before you guys even told me, what happened to Facebook? What happened to Facebook? I got people messaging me on my phone saying the Facebook feed's gone. It's gone. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to handle it. So if you don't see it on Facebook, go to Instagram, go to X, go to YouTube, go to Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Audible. We have other outlets.
Well, I think I found a fix for that in case it happens because I've already shared it to my page.
Okay.
And that's how I did it on Monday is I shared it from my page and I can see it on my page where I shared it while it was live. So I've shared it. And if it does not go onto the Warren First page, then I'm just going to reshare it from my page back to Warren First and we'll see if that works. But if not, then yes, go to YouTube. We'll get it figured out.
When you're on those other platforms, make sure to like and subscribe. because we're a little unorthodox in the sense that most of the time, like with this week, we're a little off because we're doing the podcast around 11 o'clock. But if you get those notifications, they'll notify you on the different platforms like YouTube. And hey, guys, we're going to start a big YouTube campaign here coming soon because we need more subscribers on our YouTube channel. We need to go over 1,000, and we know that there's way more than that. But a lot of you guys watch it on Facebook. A lot of guys watch it on Twitter or on Instagram.
X is starting to pick up. I want to say shout out to all our X followers. You guys are picking up. The steam is picking up. I love it.
I do too. Hey, give us a comment. Let us know. Let us know what platform you're watching from. But we're really excited about the future, what things are holding for us. There's so much good stuff to look forward to. And I mean, just look. We got to go to 3 different businesses this week.
And eat amazing food.
Eat their awesome food and tell people about them. And so, guys, tomorrow, one more day. We got a busy Saturday, and then we got the big game.
I'm gonna bring the Tums, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, it's gonna be exciting to say the least.
After this, I'm going back up my time.
And I want to also say this while it's on my mind for any other business that we didn't get to hit up this week. Let me just tell you now, we're gonna be calling you next because the NBA's finals are coming up. Like there's all these.
Oh, we got March Madness coming up next month. So that's gonna be exciting.
So, and then part of that, we're all going to get together and we're going to come up with our best little March Madness.
Hey, let's do a March Madness pool on ESPN.
Yes.
And it'll be the Warren First 931 pool. And we'll see who wins that. And we'll open it to everybody. We might even have a prize.
You're going to have to do that.
Oh, it's not very hard. I got no problem doing it.
Right. But with that said, it has been a great time hanging out with all my good friends here. Thank you again to Melody and Brian, and of course, I have seen Derek more times than I probably he wants. I mean, from church to everything at this point now.
Church on Sunday,
Yeah. And
Melody was not even supposed to be here today, and I got picked up and brought her.
Yeah.
So,
there are no coincidences.
You're
supposed to be here.
You're supposed to be here. So
I always say God puts you where you need to be when you need to be there.
That's right.
Well, we are blessed. Look at this spread.
I know. Thank you,
Thank
Gary.
you, Mr. Gary.
And we have more details to come. Keep following us. Now, I do know that Gary here at Praters BBQ is hiring. We put that hiring sign up for them. And if you want any details, come in the store and get that information.
I have heard from multiple people that this is a great place to work, especially the high schoolers. They said this is a great place to work. So if you're a high schooler and you're looking for a job, come on over.
Where you need to go because he works really good with your hours. But with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to pick up a newsletter. They are out and delivered everywhere now. But other than that, keep it first, guys. Bye.